All right, well, good morning and welcome to Clean Air Day 2020 and to this Clean Air Day live broadcast. My name's Larissa Lockwood and I'm the Director of Clean Air at Global Action Plan, and this is one of my favourite days of the year because Clean Air Day is the Clean Air Movement's Day. So it's a day when all of us working on clean air come together, so local authorities, schools, universities, charities, health organisations, businesses, community groups, as well as thousands and thousands of individuals. So we all come together to tackle air pollution by sharing information, calling for change and encouraging people to make changes to our everyday behaviour that can reduce air pollution and protect our health. So thank you for tuning in to the first ever Clean Air Day live event and for playing your part in helping to improve the air we breathe, because by working together we can have cleaner air. We know that behaviour change can make a profound difference to air quality, because while COVID-19 has obviously turned our lives upside down and is actually the reason we took the decision to move Clean Air Day to October this year, but during this sort of grim period of lockdown, we did see something very interesting and perhaps one of the few silver linings, because air pollution improved across the country by, on average, 20 to 30% or 40% at its best, and even halved in parts of some cities. And for many, this was the first taste of clean air and quieter streets. And it was because of our collective actions. You know, it was because we were working from home, it's because we were walking and cycling instead of driving, that we saw and experienced these extraordinary improvements in outdoor air quality. And while lockdown is clearly not a good thing and not something that we want to return to, we do have the opportunity to maintain some of these behaviours of working from home more often and walking and cycling those shorter trips, really building them into our lifestyles and turning them into habits as part of our new normal. Because not only do they improve air quality, but walking and cycling also offer huge health benefits in and of themselves. And we know from our market research that people like working from home, maybe once or twice a week or more, as it offers more flexibility so we can work around childcare or hobbies and get more jobs done around the house. So that's what we need to do today on Clean Air Day and every day. We need to maintain this momentum and keep our air clean. And we should feel hopeful. And more than that, I think we should feel confident and we should feel empowered, because a cleaner air future is possible and we know that people want it. Since the first Clean Air Day back in 2017, we've seen progress in tackling air pollution across all parts of society, from policymakers, businesses, schools and individuals. I saw the car sales figures earlier this week, and over the last year, petrol and diesel car sales are down 21% and 38% respectively, while plug-in hybrid and electric vehicle sales are up well over 100%, as businesses are now starting to respond to consumer demand and bring new, cleaner models to market. Then back in 2017, I think there was only one school street in Camden. Now there are literally hundreds in Leeds, Sheffield, Cardiff, Birmingham, Edinburgh, London, all over the place, helping to protect the next generation's health from air pollution. On the policy side, we've seen the ultra-low emission zone in central London bring nitrogen dioxide levels down by 44%. And the Nottingham parking levy has also cut pollution in that city by encouraging more people to leave the car at home and take public transport instead. And then on public action, as I said, we saw some incredible shifts in behaviour earlier this year, and it looks like these behaviours are set to stick. We did some research in lockdown that showed that 40% of us were attempting to work from home. And of those people, the vast majority wanted to keep doing so to some extent, which does seem to be playing out in practice. We also saw cycling rates increase massively, and while levels aren't quite as high now as they were in early summer, they are still significantly up by about 30 to 40%. So let's make these behaviours stick. That is what Clean Air Day is all about. It's about playing our part to improve air pollution and encouraging others to do so to help protect our health and also the education of our children. So what can we do today and going into winter, because we're having a winter clean air day this year, or autumnal one. Firstly, be active. I think we need to adopt some of our Nordic neighbours' resilience and keep using our bodies rather than our cars to get around. As the expression goes, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. So keep the car parked up and keep walking and cycling as much as you can. And really, if you do keep doing it, if you don't stop, you do kind of acclimatise. I can attest from personal experience. And it's a really great way to get out and remain active in these somewhat restricted times. Secondly, be vocal. Get involved in local decision making on air pollution. I think we're all going to be watching quite a lot of TV as the nights draw in, so maybe one of those nights, turn off the TV and write a letter to your MP or councillors asking what the plan is on air pollution in your area and how you can support it and get involved. And then thirdly, wear long johns. I think we'll all be spending a lot more time at home, working from home, just being at home, so we need to think about our heating. And we know that log burners and open fires are the largest source of particulate pollution in the UK. So if you have one and it's not your primary heat source, I'd really recommend only using it when you absolutely have to, and instead invest in a pair of long johns. Thermal underwear is hugely underrated. And as we've seen, if we do all these things, they do add up, and we really can make a difference to the air we breathe. So we set a challenge at the beginning of the Clean Air Day campaign to see if we could have the cleanest Clean Air Day ever. So let's find out if it is. Well, comparing DEFRA's air quality data from this and the last 3 Clean Air Days, I'm neither pleased nor sorry to say that this year's Clean Air Day is about as clean as previous Clean Air Days, which really means that there's still work for us as a movement to do to really try and get our air pollution levels back down so as to protect people's health. For we all have a part to play to keep our air clean, and I hope that today's events, Clean Air Day Live, as well as all the events going on across the country, will, I hope, help to inspire you to do even more great work, to help others understand the sources and health impacts of air pollution, and crucially to encourage our family, friends, neighbours, students, patients, customers, everyone to do something on a regular basis to keep our air clean. And please do visit the Clean Air Hub as well. That's the UK's go-to public information source on air pollution to learn more about the subject. So I'm really excited about our Clean Air Day live event today. It's the first time that we're doing this, and it's a whole day of clean air inspiration from a range of people and places, which for me represents what Clean Air Day is all about. So following this, we're going to go to Bristol, where Mr. Patterson will be giving us a clean air assembly, followed by an air pollution game for teachers for you to use in class with primary school children. Following that, for teachers and parents, we have a session on clean air schools, looking at the strengthened case for action on air pollution in and around schools. While we know that air pollution is bad for children's health, it can cause irreversible damage, it is also bad for children's ability to learn, as you may have seen in the media today. So this session will be looking at some of the solutions and how we can help schools to tackle air pollution, including a look at our new Clean Air Schools framework. Then we move on to a section on campaigning through a workshop on how to run powerful campaigns on social media, with a look at some of our favourite air pollution imagery and assets. And as part of this section, we'll have an on-site broadcast from the Nakado campaign to illustrate their work campaigning on air pollution. Then in the afternoon, we have a double session on unequal air. For we know that while air pollution is the largest environmental threat to health in the UK, responsible for up to 36,000 deaths per year, the burden of pollution exposure and impact is not equally distributed. So this session is split into 2 sections with community activists and academics, the first looking at the problem and the second more focused on the solutions. After this, we'll take a look at how the health sector can tackle air pollution with contributions from NHS trusts and what they're doing to tackle air pollution, and also discussion on the crucial role of health professionals as trusted messengers. And then this is followed by a fascinating panel discussion on the future of mobility and asks the question, how many cars do we need? Then before rounding off, we'll have a panel discussion on clean air workplaces, looking at the office, industrial and home workplaces. Then the final session is the Clean Air Day celebration event. Normally this would be our face-to-face gathering, but this year, for obvious reasons, we'll be coming together virtually to look at what's been going on around the country today, to celebrate achievements and to say thank you to all the Clean Air Day partners, supporters and participants. Now, we don't expect anyone really to sit through the whole day, but please do tune into the bits that excite you, and please do share this link and invite other people to attend the relevant parts of the day too, as there really should be something for everyone here. Clean Air Day Live is all about finding solutions to air pollution, and I hope that it inspires you. Please do also share what you learn along the way on social media with the hashtag Clean Air Day. So Clean Air Day is about collaborative action to change behaviour, and we'll see plenty of that demonstrated in Clean Air Day Live's programme today. So thank you to all our Clean Air partners, really, who make this whole campaign possible. So the Clean Breathing Institute, DEFRA, the Scottish Government, the Welsh Government, Opinium, FIA Foundation, Environment Agency, the Phillips Foundation and Zenda, and to our affiliate partners, NG, Zipcar, Mitsubishi Electric and Air Quality News. And a massive thank you to you for listening and acting on this critical day of clean air action. We all have a part to play, and by working together, we can breathe cleaner air. So we're going through a profound moment of societal change right now. So let's come together and let's build back cleaner air. Thank you and have a great Clean Air Day.